What's going on, Blerds, nerds, and everybody in between? It's your boy Wyatt, the Sensei of the Syndicate, here with another episode of With the BS. And today we got the new up-and-comer, Fluffy Ninja. How you doing today?
I'm good. What's happening? Good. Me and my Deku pill is still chilling.
Yes, I love it. So we're gonna talk about some people here from My Hero, because we're talking. This episode today is about teachers. You know, people are going back to school, so we wanted to talk about teachers and senseis. We're going to talk about the ones that are from television, movies, and anime. Which ones are the good ones? Which ones are not so good? And just have some fun with it. So before I do that, I want to say happy belated birthday. Did you enjoy your birthday?
I did. I did a lot of self-care. I got my toasting. I got new glasses. I was able to have dinner with my mom. Just being able to surround myself with the people that support me most. That's the only thing. I don't really try to do a lot of big stuff.
Yeah.
Just waiting on my comics to get here.
Ooh, what comics you got coming?
I had lost my Romy Kitchen comics. I think it was 2 of them years back, and I realized that they don't sell them anymore in Books A Million or Barnes and Noble. So I'm having them like Amazon to me.
Okay. All right. Sounds cool.
So it's the last 2 books of the series. So I'm just like, I haven't read them since high school.
Chomping at the bit. So that is what's up. I'm glad you had a good birthday. It's always good to surround yourself with positive energy and whatnot. And me, like, I have contacts on now, but I am a big, proponent of glasses. So I know I feel kind of special when I put on my glasses, especially if they're like the new ones. And you're like, yeah, I got them.
Hey, look, if you're gonna do your Clark Kent mode, just let me know so I can just get out the way, okay?
Man, listen, most of the time I don't like glasses as much because of the fact that they get in my way, and plus I'm kind of rough with them. So I'm like, if I can wear contacts, then I would definitely try to do it that way. So
I understand. I will stay with the Glasses Syndicate because I refuse to poke myself in the eye. I am not that very dexterity type of person, so I think I'm all right.
Sir wasn't able to make it today, but he says glasses over contacts. So,
facts.
And so we also got today with us the Husky Hokage, 1/3 of the Things People Don't Say podcast. Marcus, how you doing today?
I am doing good. I'm doing good, man. It's been a little bit of a rough day, but it's been good. I've been laughing at the happenings of the internet today, but it's always. How's everyone doing?
SpongeBob one yet?
Are you glasses over contacts too?
For me? Oh
yes.
Pretty much. I
okay, I was about to say, don't do this to us. Do not do this to us.
And it's simply because it's so much easier for me to just to get up and throw these bad boys on and go on about my business, man. But I do, contacts come in handy. You say you gotta, you're trying to go somewhere extravagant or something. Want to pop the contacts in, show out real quick. How, but it's glasses for the most part.
Dub. So are you glasses or over contacts as well, sir? You're on mute.
Yeah, man. Different glasses over contacts, man.
Man, I love my contacts, man, because I'm so rough on stuff, and then when I was younger, I wasn't as coordinated. So then after that, that's how you lose. Get slapped in the face, you break some glasses, then you got issues.
Yeah, that's what happened to my last. I hit myself in the face, and I super glued them as much as I could, so I had to replace them. But when I was in high school, I was playing football, and one of them bad boys split my eye. And I said, once I was doing sports, I ain't going back.
Man, listen, that's why I had to, because I was into sports too, and so in high school it was always about man, I gotta have those off, because all it takes is one crazy pass, as far as basketball when you're running up the court, or even anything else, man. It's It's crazy. Sir said, "Excuse me, split."
Yeah, like I remember, like I couldn't take it out because I'm blind. Like I'm blind. So no, I think I did took it out. So like my vision was, I don't know if I took it out during the game or when I got home, but I just remember like being like the weirdest thing. Like you can see out one eye, you can't see out the other. I remember when I was taking out, I took one out and it was a half of one.
Ooh.
So I don't know if I got my ass popped or I popped somebody. But whatever happened, that bad boy split when I hit the ground.
The contact.
It split while it was in my eye.
Oh man. See, the only thing I'm bad at is I definitely hate like I keep them in too long. So then after that you get that dry, irritated feeling, and then after that you got to take them out because it's crazy. It doesn't hurt, sir. So it's just well, it didn't hurt, did it? When you had it, Dub?
Oh, it was just a very irritating feeling, but I knew something was wrong.
It's just like you got to rub your eye, like there's something in it, but then after that you can't get to it. Yeah,
like I thought a piece of turf had popped in my eye because we had just switched from that grass field to that turf. And I was like, damn, one of these damn pieces of turf popped in my eye. And I realized there wasn't no turf in there.
Yeah.
So
Sir said, nope, F all that. So
yeah, no. I think the only problem I had was just like the screws on the side that would come loose. And I had to be very creative in putting them back. I used to take a paper clip and stick it in the hole, like just wrap it around and then just cut the ends. And I'm like, all right, we good until like August. It's only July. We think we good.
Exactly.
See, I'm telling you. Let me show you my best friend when it comes to these glasses. Let me show you. Let me show you. Okay. I'm gonna introduce you to somebody. Let me introduce you to somebody.
Is it Gorilla Glue? Because Gorilla Glue is not.
Please don't let it be Gorilla Glue. We already had that episode with the old girl.
Yeah, but you just put it on the glasses. That's it. You let the glasses sit overnight, and then at that you just can't bend them no more. But you can be able to wear them.
This ain't just Gorilla Glue. This is his golden form. Super Gorilla Glue.
Ooh, see.
Oh no!
I knew it was coming.
Super Gorilla Glue. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just your basic bitch Gorilla Glue. Like
not the basic bitch.
No.
Jail. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You stick it in there, put on there a few seconds, whatever's broke is gonna sit there. I done broke glasses like, I probably put it on there every week because by a week it wear off because my face freezes, but.
You're talking about a wild freezer because that's that monkey glue. That you know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
Having a little technical difficulties, but I'm back.
You in here now, bro? That's all that matters.
I said y'all can hear me. Okay, all right.
Yep.
I'm gonna be multitasking, so my camera will be off, but I'm here. So.
Okay, cool.
Right, okay.
So today, since it's the start of the year, everybody's going back to school. We decided to go ahead and talk about the best and the worst teachers in TV, film, and also anime. So I have some pictures, but I wanted to hear you guys' just first impressions, or who do you think is a good teacher / sensei when you think about that stuff?
Okay, I didn't get a chance to prop it from Fed, but I got some pretty good ones that's coming up. Yeah, I am.
KB couldn't make it either, but she said Dub must be talking about broken glasses. That's definitely what we were talking about.
So, just off the top of my head, a good teacher was Major Payne. Major Payne had those kids' asses in check.
Okay, I'm gonna let you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna challenge you, but go ahead. So it was borderline child abuse. And so I don't necessarily think that he's the best teacher. You know what I'm saying? He got results. I'm not gonna argue with you on that one.
Yeah.
However, not the best. I'm gonna say that.
Well, most of my teachers are gonna probably be borderline child abuse type because you got results. You got results.
So you're looking at the results.
Yeah, that's all that mattered in the. They became refined citizens. They won that little then they won some little trophy at the end, something like that. It's been a minute. So
They
like I said,
won a
Major
trophy at
Payne,
the end.
Major Payne, great teacher. Great teacher. Couldn't be my teacher, but he was a great teacher for those kids.
So, Ninja, who you got?
We were just talking about it earlier. I would honestly, for at least for anime wise, I would say Romy Kenshin was a good teacher. At least to me, he was. Personally, I understand, like, for some people, they don't look at we look at physical mentors and think that they are somebody that we idolize, or just somebody that we consider heavy when it comes to influence. I like I like anime mentors, and Romy Kenshin was for me, because even though all the clapbacks that people have shown him talking about, this is your past, why are you still here? Anything they try to throw at him, he would always give them a lesson in, I don't have to tell you who I am. I don't have to confirm anything about what happened in the past. I've already literally squashed the shit. You're the one that's still harping over it. Like, it's the attitude of no fucks given with a gentle approach for me. That's what got me.
I got you. KB said Major Payne embodies black parenting, building you up and breaking you down at the same time.
Facts.
And as long as you stay out of jail, that's I did my job. That's a black parentism right there.
That also sounds like hazing, but
it does. It definitely does. But we're not gonna talk about that because Omega Psi-Phi and Phi Beta Sigma are non-hazing organizations. So we don't do that. My boy Tom Price came through. He said a good teacher was Mr. Miyagi, a worse teacher was Master Roshi. I'm going to have to agree. Master Roshi, well, he was bad for the women around Goku and Krillin at the time.
Yeah,
he wasn't so much. He wasn't bad for.
I couldn't stand his ass.
In Dragon Ball, he was like, "Bring me panties or bring me a girl." Bro, what?
He is the embodiment of what pervertism is to me. I'm just he had to do much.
Before Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, he was exactly. He was Harvey Weinstein before that. Yes, sir is a proud member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. He said that definitely feels like shop, but we don't know what shop is. I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I
got a good good teacher sensei. One of my favorite animes would be Genkai from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay.
Yes, I forgot about him.
Her, that was a she. Well, she
after a while it goes like after a while it goes, I'm gonna tell y'all who I think my best. I know it's early, but I gotta tell y'all who my best is for y'all. Somebody take it away from me.
Okay.
I would say he realized Whis from Dragon Ball.
Whis from Dragon Ball. You were kind of breaking up here, but you said Whis from Dragon Ball, right?
Yes, I said, I'm sorry, Whis from Dragon Ball. He was one that taught Beerus how to be the god of train Beerus being the god of destruction.
But how good is Beerus at being a god of destruction when we really think about it? He sleeps most of the time. When he wakes up pissed off, he just destroys shit. So how good of a god of destruction is he? And how good of a sensei is Whis if he just enables him to do that shit?
You really can't.
When you think about it,
I mean, but you think about it. All the people you train don't always turn out to be good. One of my favorite well, you can say animated movies, not an anime. It's Kung Fu Panda. I can't think of the Sifu. Sifu. He trained with Cao Lung from the first movie. He trained him to be the Dragon Warrior, and when he found out he wasn't gonna be the Dragon Warrior, dude went crazy. The little snow leopard went crazy. They had him locked up and everything. You know what I'm saying? So that they say you can't necessarily determine how your pupil is gonna turn out while you train them. You can teach them all. It's like your kids. You can teach them everything or most of the stuff the stuff you're supposed to know, or how to do right go about life doing the right thing. But you never know, they don't always turn out how you want them to turn out. So you can't really blame him for that. So
okay,
I got it.
I'm gonna show you. I got two. I got one bad and one good. So the first one that I thought is the best teacher, Miss Frizzle. So
yes,
they had the picture of the new school Miss Frizzle. I don't fuck with her, so I don't know her like that. I need the one that has outlandish dresses. I need the one that can get on that bus and we're gonna go somewhere in space. We're gonna go into somebody's body. We're gonna go somewhere. I don't mess with this new one. So she got X'd out on purpose.
Actually, the new, now to her credit, the new Miss Frizzle is Miss Frizzle's sister. But I get what you're saying, though. I'm with you.
I don't
the original.
So I don't know her, so therefore I don't trust her. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go in somebody else's body. No, going with the little sister. Like no, I need the OG to come and ride with me.
So my question is, why are those kids still in the same damn grade though? You know
if you could go on field trips every damn day, wouldn't you stay in the same grade?
We don't talk about Bruno, okay? We're not going to talk about Bruno.
There's the ass kitchen syndrome.
Yep, like he not going nowhere.
Miss Frizzle, I just love the outfits because she just went there every single time.
That's true. So, Sir said Miss Frizzle went into Ralphie's body without with his parents' consent. Without parents' consent, he don't know. Cause listen, he was none the wiser. And so I think it's okay just for that one time. It's not like they went into any private parts, you know what I'm saying? So it was, and he was awake the whole time, so he's way better than Bill Cosby. Anyways, the other,
I have a question.
Yes.
So this is a question for everybody. So would you consider Piccolo a good teacher or a bad teacher?
See, I'm glad you brought him up because I had his picture already ready.
I was thinking
Piccolo was already on the list.
Piccolo is a dad. You hear me? That's the definition of a father right there.
Piccolo was a dad. He's a father figure. Goku is not that man's biological father.
I see y'all already. See, that's why we all in the same wavelength. That's why we with the BS. So,
see what it is. What it is. Goku is the dad. Piccolo is the father. That's how it works.
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh.
It's kind of like what they said on, what was it, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. He may have been your father, but he wasn't your daddy.
Facts.
Because if you've seen Dragon Ball Super, you know exactly. You know exactly what I mean when I about it. Because you saw how he paid homage to his real father in that movie. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, so KB said that Piccolo was learning. He definitely evolved as a dad/teacher. He did.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Because he already had a. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was like, he already had a hard exterior, like from the jump. And he was like, okay, so I'm all about tough love. So if I got my ass whooped, I'm gonna make sure you get yours with mine. It was weird. I really didn't think that was the right approach, but I was like, well, at least he's top number one and he can't be beat. Goku.
Yeah, but then when worst come to worst, Piccolo stand up for Gohan, like you know what I mean? Gohan would be like, okay, yeah, Gohan would get him so far. Then after that right when he gets ready to get blasted, here comes Piccolo jumping in front of a beam.
You ain't never seen Goku jump in front of a beam for Gohan. You seen him set him up for. You seen Goku get Cell a sensu beam and told him, "Hey man, go run them hands."
Oh yeah, right.
In Dragon Ball Super, how many times you seen Goku really take care of Pan? And I don't know if you seen them. Spoiler alert! If you guys seen the Dragon Ball Super, you see Piccolo taking up time with Pan, picking up from school. I ain't never seen Goku pick up nobody from school.
He was like, school, what for? Let's fight. So, hey, so while we have a second, I want you guys, if you guys are watching right now, to be like the Hulk. I want you to smash that follow, share button, and we're going to be like Morgan Stark and Love You 3000. So if you can, do that so that we can be able to do that. Because we are really, really close to 1,000 likes and follows on Facebook. And all we need is just y'all to follow and share us. Well, don't share us. That makes it sound really, really bad in this day and age. Don't share us like that. No, don't do that. So you got to pay for him.
I second that.
So all right, I got another one that I wanna bring.
I was hoping this was it. I was hoping for it.
Is he a good teacher or is he a bad teacher? Because he be sending kids to fight for him.
It depends. Because his brother ain't no better.
It depends on which X-Men we talking about. What's the X-Men rated?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't seen some stuff. I done seen him all.
He's in the. You can say he's in the middle, because I remember, like in the comic books, that's why in the comics, that's why Vulcan almost fucked his ass up, because what he did to the second, when the first X-Men got lost, when he sent his second team in and go after them, basically like a sacrifice, almost like a suicide mission, and Vulcan was still alive. That's why Vulcan wanted to whoop his ass when he came, or I guess when he remembered everything. We had the full details, but you put Professor X in the middle, man. He tried, like he does some questionable shit, but it's to kind of offset some other stuff. Like for instance, when he tried to basically not control Jean, but kind of
manipulator.
Manipulator, or dim her powers a little bit, whatever the case may be. So little stuff like that. So he has questionable stuff, but I guess it's kind of for good motives. Now, I would say if you're going by the house of X, Professor X, he want that smoke. So you know what I'm saying. So exactly.
It's just run them hands, man.
So I got one that I think is like in between, and now I want you guys to take out the fact on his ending and just judge him as a teacher, just as a teacher, not as anything else. You ready?
I'm scared already. Who is it?
Oh man, that's
I'm walking off.
He's in the middle too. Because like I said, you kind of got to judge him.
Tots, what's going on, bud?
So
Marcus said I can't do this, but I kind of you kind of got to judge him on. He made somebody that fucked up the whole Leaf Village. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, put a big ass fucking bruh. But I like him though, because his personality kind of.
But he's also a pervert, and he showed Naruto how to be a pervert, and he took kids' money.
Sorry, other way.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
All right, you're not babysitting nobody.
Exactly.
He's vocal with what he likes. That's what. So
we're taking your babysitting black privileges as of today.
I'm just saying, if he's around at the pool party, you know not to walk by him in your swimsuit. You know what he about. You already know
the pool party.
Huh?
But if he's drunk, he may put that, like, you know how he had whatever the inside of a toad stomach where you can't go nowhere. Now you got a Bill Cosby situation. You can't go nowhere.
Oh my God!
I'm on Bill Cosby.
You went to that pool party at your own risk at that point because you know what.
What you mean you went in the pool at your own risk?
Hey, look here, Ninja.
This was a setup, okay?
You know that boy Gerard coming, so just be ready. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you have your genjutsu and all your other stuff ready just in case.
I swear this is like if like one of your cousins was a crackhead and you know they steal type situation.
You shouldn't have left it around here.
Exactly. Yeah, bro. That's why you grab your wallet and take it with you. You know what I'm saying? Put it in your pocket. I love Uncle Benny, but you know Uncle Benny got them demons he fighting. You ain't gonna fight them around my wallet. Exactly.
I have no comments for Jiraiya right now.
Jiraiya also up and abandoned his godson for how long? Until the story needed him for training.
That's plot armor. That wasn't his fault. Because also the third Hokage did.
Don't cover him now. No.
The third Hokage is on my shit list all day, all night,
all day long.
He came in to Naruto. Was like, hey, here's his stipend for the month. Hope you know. That's how Naruto learned how to budget. Because he was like, I don't know when the next time this man gonna come and bring me money for food.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody. The whole, bro. If I was Naruto, the hidden leaf is we call that smoke. But that's a conversation for another day,
bro. We're gonna have that conversation. We're gonna have a whole Naruto.
Oh, I can't wait.
A whole Naruto conversation because there was so much stuff. It's a great story, but there were so many things that was fucked up about the whole situation. But
bro, they saw that Nine Tails fuck up that village, and they were like, "Oh, they sacrificed themselves and gave it to their kid. That Nine Tails to the kid. Fuck the kid, like, bro. He just loved both his parents." No.
All right, so I got another one. This is a throwback. I don't. She's not a good teacher at all. And I want to show you guys her. If you know, you know.
Man, burn that.
At this point, I'm walking off. I'm going to walk it off.
Burn her.
If you ever show that chick to me, I swear to God, I was clap her on sight. Ah!
I'm gonna hold her down. So KB can hit with the tiny fist.
Okay, so this is Dolores Umbridge. She's from Harry Potter. So
that's why.
So she
I never watched Harry Potter.
Yeah, so she was nice nasty to everybody, and so at one point she started doing stuff like torturing kids. Like say for instance, you know how you had to write sentences, right? But when you write sentences with this certain pen, it wrote on your skin rather than writing on the page. So you would have to write, I will be a good student or whatever she had him say, and it would write all over your hand, like digging into your skin and things like that. Or then she started actually like using truth serum and like doing stuff like that, where she was really going in on these kids,
which was illegal. Go ahead and say it. It was illegal.
It was illegal. It was not. It wasn't fun at all for them. But okay, so I got one that I want to talk to you guys about as well. Well, no. There's another bad one. We might as well get some of the bad ones out the way. Y'all remember her?
I remember Miss Mamas vaguely, but I remember Miss Mamas. That's from
Matilda.
Matilda.
I was gonna say Madeline. That's what I meant.
That's the Trunch Bull. Well, when I tell you, yeah. She grabbed the girl and slung her around by her pigtails.
By her pigtails, bro. She picked that girl up by her pigtails
and let her go. Like one for Matilda, that little girl to be gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, I find it funny that everybody else got hands except for like the dark skin girl. She just had a chance just to flew, and she just threw her out the window.
Yep. She was horrible, and then she made the fat kid eat the cake, and then he ate it.
I remember that.
And then after that, she was like, "Oh, here's another 35-pound cake that you got to eat."
Well, I think I need to thank her for that because that started off like the whole eating ass epidemic. So like anytime somebody talks about eating ass, they use that gift. So I want to thank her for that, for making that fat kid.
Hold on, wait, hold on. You not go correlate Matilda and eating ass, and just think you gonna get away with it.
Bro, no, like you never seen like people use the gift and they were like insinuating like.
Okay. Yeah.
Y'all never seen nobody use it that way?
I have not.
It was for safety reasons. It's just like the two girl, 1 cup thing. Nope. Yeah, nope. That's why we don't see it.
Reginald Hargraves is by far like a shitty dad and teacher. He's from the Umbrella Academy.
Okay.
He does a lot of stuff that you got to watch the whole series, but he does a lot of stuff where he essentially he didn't give the kids names, he just gave them numbers. And he was like, "Oh, you guys are gonna all have these mutant powers? Okay, cool. Well, I don't really care about you guys. I just want to cultivate these powers for a said reason, and no one knows the reason until this last season. But he's done that. He did a lot of stuff that was really, really Really, really bad. Not good at all.
So another version of Hunger Games. Got it.
Yep. So there's a couple more. I have a couple good ones too, and I got it from this one's from TV. If you know, you know.
Oh yeah, he was really good. I loved him.
He
That
did
man's a mission to me.
Or Victor. Now it's
he
Victor.
came from
Mr. Feeney.
Boys Meets World?
Yeah. Boy Meets World.
Mr. Feeney.
Feeney.
Mr. Feeney was the best dad ever. He taught me so much.
Oh, man, we're gonna have to have a conversation about best television dads because he's a good mentor, but I don't think he was like a good. He was just there. He was a good, you know what I mean?
He was a good mentor. He wasn't. He taught you those hard lessons. Like Mr. Feeney was kind of strict, but he was like I'm doing this basically to make you better, basically. Like, but Mr. Feeney was cool. Yeah. And near the end, especially when. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
I was just saying, especially I think when he graduated high school and went to college and stuff like that. But I know Mr. Feeney was his next door neighbor, so I thought that was Mr. Feeney was you put him as a good mentor.
Miss Bliss was a good one too. All right, so I got some more anime ones. We talked about. Well, let me do this one first.
I'm gonna leave that to y'all. I'm gonna leave that one to y'all.
He did his best. Like that, he did his best. Because when Luke,
go ahead.
Because you knew Luke was looking for you, and you knew Obi-Wan Kenobi was on the run. Your ass out there hiding in the swamp. So it's just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? He could have did a lot. Yoda, granted, he had been through a lot, but Yoda could have did a lot more, man. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't necessarily say he was bad, but he could have did more.
I agree. I'm gonna actually put him closer to that shitty end because you let me go fight my dad, let me get my arm cut off. You didn't tell me he was my dad. You just let me just get my ass whooped. Come on, bro. Come on.
And then he died before he told him, or am I mixing up the timeline?
I don't remember, but I just know he didn't tell me, and I got my ass whooped, and I lost a hand. Now I look like fucking Captain Hook. Hey, Todd's brought up a good one. I forgot to do a picture for him, but we're gonna talk about Master Splinter.
Here we go.
That's all this guy.
Is Master Splinter a good master teacher or not so much?
Because I'm not a huge TMNT fan. From the renditions of it I have seen, he was good, but like in the comments I read, he died at the beginning, so it's kind of like I can't really tell you how much about him because, like I say, he died. But I know Marcus can tell you, the Coke, I can tell you all about it. So I would, from me seeing, he was pretty solid.
Sir came in with all caps and said Splinter is a terrible dad. And
he said cancel
he's
him.
a bad teacher, and that he needs to be canceled.
Wow.
We had a little conversation about this on Sunday.
So what happened? What happened? What did Splinter do?
Splinter first was a rat. He in the movies he was a rat. His master got killed by Shredder. He only scratched Shredder's face, and then after that, then he got his ear cut off. So then after he found out that his master and everything like that was dead, he went and got in this ooze and trained up these 4 small turtles that were just brand new to fight his battles for him. Now,
actually, I don't think it didn't go down quite like that. So he did that because he knew that. So he knew that Shredder wanted to control the Foot. He knew how bad the Foot Clan was going to be, but he did that to help protect. He trained them because he had been trained previously. He watched his master or whatever in the movie. You see him doing the training.
can't stand Sir right now.
See,
Sir said he trained his kids to be assassins. That's all.
He didn't want
murderous
turtles.
Just to be trained. He trained them just to be training them, or to teach them the martial arts, to pass on the knowledge that he knew. Now, as far as them turning in to be assassins or whatever, like, because if you look at the moves, like, he didn't want them to go above ground. He didn't want them to show, like, he didn't want them to show their faces at all. But when the Foot Clan got bad, and he, you know what I'm saying,
so he kidnapped some kids.
He didn't get the best dietary.
There were 4 abandoned turtles in the ground. I mean, in the sewer.
KB says that Splinter is a good teacher, but a bad dad. Sir said murder. Murder.
Splinter's a great teacher. Maybe an okay dad, you know, depending on how you want to look at it. But I think,
like I said, he had them boys in down there. The pizza and slides. That's never a good dad.
If you look at what Splinter did, like, I guess he can go more along a great teacher, okay dad vibes, because he knew what he was doing when he gave them the weapons. Like, he knew Raphael was the most aggressive one, so he gave defensive weapons. Like, the size that Raphael uses are defensive weapons. He saw how smart and intelligent Donnie was. He gave Donnie a stick and said, "Do with this. Make this work." Same.
That sounds like a shitty dad.
No, like, he's teaching them. He knew what your advantage. He knew what you were great at, so he gave you something that was gonna help, maybe make you think a little bit more, or maybe work a little bit harder.
Sir agrees with you.
Big Daddy was bad, but Big Daddy paid for it though.
That's what I was saying too. He was a shitty dad too, a shitty dad.
Ooh, okay.
I forgot about that movie. It's crazy. I was just googling the girl who played his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of fine now. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
But I can't see past the fact that she's 12 in my mind still.
She was 12 too, till I saw her growing up too. She was 12 till I saw her growing up. I was like, oh, baby, you close to my age now. Them Hollywood kids, they grow up different.
That's an understatement.
All right, I got some more. Now,
why are you here?
Now, hear me out.
Why are you here?
Hear me out.
He's a great parent.
Hear me out.
I'm not gonna call him a he.
Why are you here?
Hear me
parent.
If I see you on the street, comment, why are you here?
Hear me out though.
Yeah.
I had a note about this.
Oh my god.
At the end, he was a teacher that showed his student the entire truth and let him make a decision based on all the facts, not just a couple, not just his point of view, and not just based off his anger. When he had the Hokage meetup, then not only did he do that, he also decided to support his student no matter what he chose to do, which is something that we can say that this guy never did. He left like 10-year-olds in a war-torn land and was like, all right, wish you luck. You know, y'all know how to block, dodge, and duck. That's it. Now, I'm not going to lie. I know
it still doesn't cover the fact that he's a creep. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. He
was licking on little boys' necks.
Exactly. He's a creep.
He still wants to take little boys' bodies. That's definitely a slight hiccup. You know what I'm saying?
He is the definition of when they say get bodied. That's all we need to know.
He definitely giving Hisoka vibes, man. I like Hisoka, but I will not have Hisoka around my kids, man.
Absolutely not.
But you the one that was talking about just that you shouldn't have left your keys out with Uncle.
I ain't leaving my wallet around Uncle Benny. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I eat that one. But like I said, I think he was a great father because, like in Boruto, him and Miki, like he's a great parent, even though he was like cloning and everything like that.
Who's bad?
Oh no!
KB said he was a Michael Jackson cosplayer, and the man really tried to eat children, and grown men and women too. So he was equal opportunity.
I ain't gonna lie, I never seen him bite down on a woman though.
Right. He
bit on the one girl and the
one. Oh.
Yeah, the one. I mean, he wasn't biting on too many people. I mean, there was.
What's her name?
She was the one that ended up getting big at the in Boruto, but she was like
because
it was his protege.
The not the chick with the poison, but you talking about the chick that was married to Asuma?
No, it was they looked alike. I gotta find the picture now.
I think you're talking about the chick that do the poison in, right?
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. I didn't know he bit on her. He did bite on her. But he just bit on her because she looked like a dude.
That's the reason why he bit on her?
Yeah, he got that short haircut. He ain't know no better.
I'm done.
That's why he let her go.
I'm done.
He said, you don't got... I ain't gonna say that. I don't want to get
Anchor. Yeah, that's who it was.
Definitely. Because she was teamed those two now.
And that was the awesome. So that's Asuma's baby mama's wife.
I was thinking about Koro now for Asuma.
Yeah. So I got a couple more. How do y'all feel about Dumbledore? I feel like Dumbledore is he's not really a great teacher. Like he'd be like,
that's
hey,
the
go
guy
out
from
there.
Harry Potter, right?
Yeah, he's
okay,
like.
I'll make sure. Yeah, I remember that. He also looks like I thought it was Gandalf from Lord of the Rings, something like that.
Yep. Looks about the same.
Yeah, just make sure.
He is. Why he keep letting Harry get into stuff, man? Like I don't understand. I don't think he's a great teacher.
I feel like he had that hands-on. Oh, since you already gonna do it anyway, you just go down this road. Just remember, I give you these 2 tidbits, and then that's it. That's how I feel about the situation. I'm gonna let you do what you want, but I'm gonna let you see the consequences in it. Just a little advice.
Tot, you beat me to it, bro. I had Snape over here too. Snape, is he a good teacher or a bad teacher?
I am in between with Snape. Only because I found the backstory about why he did half of the stuff that he did. Because he was in love with Harry's mother was the reason why he did what he did.
Damn.
And also because... Ooh, go ahead, sorry.
Go ahead.
And also because of the fact that he had to have not only one allegiance to Dumbledore, but also had to have allegiance with the He Who May Not Be Named in order to be able to not only protect Harry, but protect the school.
Mm-hmm. KB said that man knew good and damn well Harry ain't put his name in that fire, the Goblet of Fire is what she's talking about. He was a bad teacher because just kind of let him go. So, and then she also said Snape was a good teacher, but not a great person.
And all like advertising this guy, I always just thought he was like I thought he was the main antagonist. I thought he was a shitty person. I'm not gonna lie. They did not portray that man in a good light.
Well, see, that's the thing. You didn't know he was a good teacher until the very, very end. Like you would always see him try to do something to help Harry, and like I got to do it because I'm obligated to do it. But but in fact, all right, I'm gonna say it. So Snape was a simp for Harry Potter's mom.
He was.
So then after that, because he couldn't get Harry Potter's mom, and then she got killed, he was like, I'm gonna look after his
basically
her son.
That's basically what he did. That's exactly what Snape did. He was like, you was the love of my life, kid. So you know what?
I would have brought her spirit back. Like, look at this. Look, you need me now. You need me now. Look at this. Fuck your kid.
All
right. Tots KB said Tots said what up, KB, and then he said he's not a bad person, but definitely not a good one. He was meant to be that way because a broken heart / obligation, like you said. And she said, "What up, Tots?" So it's been, yeah, they got a, let's see here. We got a couple more.
I agree. Both. He was not just a good teacher, but a semi-bad teacher in the beginning. And he became a good teacher near the end.
But don't most people in those type of schools still have to be a good and bad teacher to be a good teacher?
He ain't played the
KB. I was supposed to know if you found a tabletop crew yet. So, you know, my favorite part about Lean On Me was like, they used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they can call me Batman because he had the bat in his hair. So
we did a step show off there of Lean On Me one time. I hated it. We just Lean On Me thing. I hated that.
Yeah, we had to do something like that. She said, "Not yet." Some of them were a little bit, off, but she's still looking. Yeah, you got to be careful. All right, so this is just a collage that I found. We talked about most of these. Mr. Miyagi, I think, is definitely a good one.
Facts.
What do you guys? I don't really think they have Indiana Jones here at the bottom. I don't really think he's a teacher because he was never in class. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really call yourself a teacher, and your ass is always got a substitute. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There is one. All right, this
great.
If he is not one of the best teachers here,
hands down.
Just Space, what's up, man?
So Space, hands down, top 5, man. Guy took a kid who couldn't do any other jutsu and taught him taijutsu, and
gave him hands that were ready to eat for everybody because Rock Lee wanted all that smoke.
He wanted it all.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I agree with Sir on this one. That's a no.
What? Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Let me. I'm gonna take the picture down. We got to hear and see this. What's up? What's up?
He allowed him to damage himself. I'm done. Somebody get this man a computer.
I mean, literally, if we're gonna go there, if you go to My Hero Academia, All Might did the same thing, sir. Just saying.
All Might didn't know exactly how it was gonna affect Deku.
He knew the first time he fought in those games. That's BS. He knew the moment he flicked one finger, it broken. He kicked somebody with his pinky toe, it broke.
He didn't know.
I bet you if he would have used his behind, the same thing would have happened. He ain't got no cheeks. That would have been the end of it. He knew.
This for All Might and the Might guy. They knew the consequences of their actions, and they decided to do it anyway.
Exactly.
But here's the thing. Here's what I say.
It's like the kid in the hot stove.
Here's what I'm saying. I'm saying he gave him the tools to be successful. You know what I mean? And he came up against other people and different obstacles, but he still tried to overcome. Now, I mean, you can't overcome some situations. You know what I mean? But sometimes you got to understand that life is not fair. And Rock Lee had to learn the hard way. He still got to walk, so I don't think no harm, no foul.
That's not justifying not a damn thing. That's just like a unified sacrifice to the wills of hard work. Here you go.
Rock Lee didn't let him get drunk. They took the wrong thing. So accidents happen. You know what I'm saying? And he paid for those accidents. He had to fight his son / pupil. And you know what I'm saying? He still was done. He still did his damn thing. But he always had the best intentions for him. And he wanted to show him that not giving up and putting your best foot forward.
In the wheelchair.
Huh?
In the wheelchair.
And he's still doing that in the wheelchair.
He's still racing the Hokage, the 6th, Kakashi, in a wheelchair. If that don't say motivation, I don't know what else does. So, and then here's the thing. He didn't just just like talk the talk. He also showed it because he was willing to give up his life and his body for the greater good as well, to show that he can be able to do all, don't let anybody limit you.
Don't like how they hold him. They give my man a leg back afterwards. Definitely.
I'm gonna definitely agree with you on that one. Yeah, everybody else, you bringing back whole people back to life, but you can't get my nigga his foot back. Bro, here like Cooper Kente.
And yet you still want to vouch for this guy.
Bro, hey.
You still want to vouch though.
He don't got to do no dynamic entry no more.
Ninja was...
Let me take your leg and see how depressed you be. Let me take your leg.
He did run a fade. He ran a fade on Madara. And we also have a Blerd Syndicate, Blerd mashup that shows this, where he ran a fade, beat the shit out of Madara. He just couldn't finish the job.
He missed. I think he missed his heart or something like that. Right, like missed it by like a millimeter.
Thank you. That comment right there. That one.
Keyword: Rock Lee was going to delete himself. And guess who came in and saved him before he missed it? Worse.
Because Mike was like, all right, he done. You're not finna kill my boy.
He saved him. He intervened because Gar was from the end his existence.
Sir says Tsunade saved him. That's not.
When in doubt, sit in the chest. I'm pretty sure she'll save anybody.
See, you can say that. And can't nobody. I can't.
Hey, I just said, hey.
Wait a minute.
Oh, look at that over there. Okay.
When in doubt, send the big titty women. All right, I got it. I got it.
So that's a poster.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
That's a poster on my wall over there.
That's Kobe. That's Nipsey Hussle and Kobe right there.
Y'all on fire.
So I got another one for y'all. This lady.
Yes, I approve. She's the best.
She loved her boys. She knew exactly what they were going through, and she was tough, but she was loving at the same time. Like when she gave him the hug, after he became an alchemist, and she was like, "You stupid." She's like, "But I understand and I love you still." Man, that made a little thug tear come down, and then I sucked it back in. It was like,
no. like on Clap with Chance Meatball. Yeah. Get back up there, Till.
Get back up there.
She was but she was scary as hell though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Who literally beats down a whole arc? Who steals a food for a whole month with all those armed guards? Nobody's protecting the pantry. Like nobody is. Like
it don't matter. She said she was gonna do. And her husband always makes me laugh. Her husband and Armstrong, he'll be like, And then they give that good handshake.
I can't stand them too.
They're like, you have a great physique. You have a great physique as well.
It's like bromance on steroids.
That's exactly what happened, man. It was great. It was great.
It's like full bromance on steroids with them two. I could not.
All right, we got like two more. Yeah, she stole from Briggs. She was that lady, and she did it for her boys. She was like, What about this guy right here?
I will not confirm more than my.
I'll give him a good teacher, just in my memory, because he taught him the way. He taught.
I say you can put him as a good teacher. He did.
He taught Tanjiro the way.
You can't put him in the dad category, but you can give him a good teacher for the simple fact he showed him, all right, that demon killed your family. I'll at least show you how to protect yourself, or that you can protect yourself and maybe get revenge. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. So you can put him as a good teacher.
Yeah. I don't know in this case because he didn't stay long. I can't. he didn't stay long in many episodes. Like literally after he came on in that those few episodes after that, I was like, okay, I think I'm getting an analogy. Then you up and disappear because you're done with me. This is Jiraiya all over again. The emotional discord. I can't.
So here's what I think he's a better teacher because of the fact that like his students were getting killed and he was like, I'm not training nobody else. I'm not going to put nobody else in that situation. I'd rather, just kill these demons around here because I'm old and I can't do anything else. But I'm going to do this for me. You know what I'm saying? But he, Tanjiro showed him. But then he wasn't easy on Tanjiro either.
Nah, he wasn't. This man left him in the woods and said, you got to cut a rock.
Nobody's ever
sliced a rock.
Yeah. Nobody ever is easy on Tanjiro. And then he had him go through that obstacle course. Tanjiro was getting fucked up in that obstacle course.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I was laughing.
He hit him with trees, branches, rocks. I was like, shit.
Hey, man, you gotta toughen up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have a side question.
Yeah.
Was his training more intense than what Hercules had to go through? The fact that you have to sit there and think about it does not help me.
So I think Hercules' training was easier because he was a demigod. So therefore it was more trying to understand the skills, and with Tanjiro he had to learn skills and strength. So he was, he had to learn a whole lot more. Hercules was like, okay, I just got to learn how to throw a spear. I know how to, do all these other skills. But Tanjiro had to learn had to do push-ups and shit. Up downs.
If these next two ain't the last one, I got two more I want to say that are good teachers.
Man, what? Ooh, I'm starting making my kids do up now. Anyway.
Oh man, I make them do wall. Hey, make them do wall sits. That will change their effing life.
Oh yeah.
Put them on a wall and then be like,
that'll be very dangerous. Because then their butt gonna be burning later.
Yeah, but then like you do that, and then when they start to stand up, you be like, get back down, get back down.
Make them bear crawl the whole. Having them bear crawl the whole field. Oh, what's even worse than that is having to roll the whole field, bro. You ever try to roll 100 yards in a straight line and not get dizzy? Like,
no.
That's what I've done at one.
That's a tall glass of milk for the fluffy people over here. That you ain't catching out.
When I tell you, I don't even want to talk about it. Let's go.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I got one more.
Hey.
He is an in-between for me too. He's in the same boat as
I'm with you.
He is in the same boat as the X-Men teacher for me. Only reason why is because you give me tidbits along the way, and then you keep telling me you don't know anything, and then at the end,
you know everything.
Yeah, at the end, then all of a sudden you know everything, and now I have to sit here. So you mean to tell me you watched me get my ass clapped more than once, and you ain't say not a dang thing.
Clap.
You ain't say a dang thing. You could have given me secrets to all these things, but you say nothing.
So essentially, what you're saying is he's like Yoda.
Yeah,
basically.
Hold on, what's the other camera? Yeah,
that's exactly what he is. He's Yoda.
Basically, I could have avoided all this mess if you would have just spoke up, just throwing it out there into the universe. I could have just.
KB said Gojo was a good teacher. Itadori actually got his ass body fucking with Gojo, and for worse for Sukuna, he'll still be dead.
Hey, so Gojo's like that cool ass teacher that you want to be able to hang around. You know what I'm saying? And he's just laid back. Now, one person I didn't put on the list that I think is a horrible teacher is Walter White from Breaking Bad.
Oh man,
Not only did he decide
Never
to
saw
sell
Breaking
drugs,
Bad.
he was like, "Hey, let me go find one of my students to help me understand the drug world."
Hey, I mean, he knew what it looked.
It's two I got that were awesome teachers that went on here.
Okay.
One was Erwin from Attack on Titan.
Okay.
He was teaching the whole survey course, like strategize. He had to arm on his wing, like, hey, you got this. And when even when it was time for him to like get the Titan serum after armor had been burnt to some bacon, even then he was like, nah, I know I had dreams he was in that basement, but like even his like unconscious was like, nah, take care of my man's over there.
All right, KB. Have a great night. Hope you feel better.
Bye, KB.
Bye, KB.
I got one for you. It's from my anime.
From
my One Piece fan, Rayleigh.
Okay. He definitely took what, Luffy in there for like 2 years, was it? 3?
Yeah. Taught him how to use
hockey.
Hockey and got his armament going on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like
he came back a new bitch. He came back a new bad bitch. he conquered Fish, man. I laughed. He had that training with Rayleigh.
He did, bro. He came back from Rayleigh, was like, hey, I want all the Luffy was already black Air Force energy, but like when he came back, he was like high top black Air Force energy, bro. Like,
yeah,
he wanted all the smoke type life.
That's what I'm saying. He was not the mids, not the lows. He went from the lows to the mids to the high top. He was like the high tops with the strap. Like
absolutely.
Yes.
My last one is Koro Sensei from Assassination Class 1.
I had him on here too. But he was on like a group picture. That dude, that was one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I cried at the end. Like I had thug tears at the end.
Don't do this to me. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm excited.
At the end. You
don't do this to me. I'm excited. I'm sorry.
No. It's because I'm just reminiscing over the whole thing, and it was so good. And then after that,
great. I just knew it was gonna have another season.
Man, you got to watch it, and then you got to give us your reaction video about it, because when you see it, you're gonna be like, "Bro, come on, really?"
I will. I promise. Like I say, I gotta send the name again to me, because I'm probably not gonna remember, because I work 4 to 2 a.m. so my brain is fried. So. But if we're still talking about movies, have y'all know about Studio Ghibli at all?
Of course.
You know about Studio Ghibli?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so if we're talking about good teachers or good bad mothers or whatever the case may be, what would you consider Howell and his teacher in either retrospect?
I'm out of this one.
Because you got Howell over here. I'm not talking about like his personal issues or anything else.
Yeah.
But he had a small kid with him learning magic, the basics, and Howell was probably teaching him. Then you have over here the teacher that says, you know too much, I'm going to have to murk you on sight type energy. And she not once gave a benefit of the doubt of why. Why are you trying to murk me on sight? Is it just because I didn't finish my training, or is it just because I have no heart? Like, let me know up front.
I mean, how? I'm trying to think the best way. You can say he was a good teacher. I mean, I would just leave it as that, as being a good teacher. I can't really say a good father figure because of some of the personal issues he had.
Right.
Yeah, that was
that's what I said. Subsiding his personal issues, like father figure. No, I don't put him
teacher
like in that category. But his teacher,
I classify him as a good teacher. Now, as far as you said, Howell's teacher, I'm with the what was her? It was a lady, right? It's the lady you're talking about, right?
Solomon.
Okay. So I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember because it's been a minute since I've seen that.
She's an older lady right here. She was wearing all red with a little top bun.
Yeah. I know.
Always in a wheelchair and had clones that looked like the same kid.
Yeah. Definitely a bad person.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, just I'm trying because I remember the movie and I remember what she did to the what she did to I can't think
the
of
Witch of the Waste.
Yeah. It's been a minute. Like I said, I'm trying to remember exactly everything she did. But yeah, he did. I can't remember. I know who she is. I remember what she looked like. I don't remember all her details. I gotta go back and watch the movie again. I haven't seen it in years. But Hal, I remember. It's because just Hal. But he stood out being who he was. I can't really speak on the teacher part because just from remembering what she did, like she turned the lady into turned the girl into the old lady, stuff like that, and what she was doing to try to get Hal or whatever the case may be. You would think she was a bad person. So it's like, I got to go back and look at it again. I can't remember. But Hal was a good teacher. Great teacher. Well, not great, but good.
One more, still in Studio Ghibli. For Kiki's Delivery Service, who do you think was a better teacher as far as morals? The baker woman or her mom?
I am out on this one.
Because the only reason I haven't seen Kiki's Delivery Service in so long. Like so long. Like that's not the one I go back to the most. I'll watch Howl and I'll watch our Howl's Moving Castle, and I watch Princess Mononoke at least once a year. That's like one of my favorites. But
same.
I need to go back and watch Princess Mononoke. I ain't seen that.
I watched it maybe
that was a little deep for me.
It was.
Bad. I just didn't mean to throw them up there like that.
Because there's also the Cat Returns as well. So it's like that one you need to see because there's two characters I want you to look at. There's an orange cat and then the guy that's the main character.
Please take it easy.
Bye.
All right, sir.
Said the orange cat, the Cat Returns. Let me put it.
Yeah, in the Cat Returns, you're gonna be looking for a cat in a suit, and then just the orange tabby big cat, the big white cat. That has a smart mouth. You'll like him the most.
Okay.
But I won't spoil anything else. I apologize. Continue.
It'll be one of my Friday night movies because I usually on Friday nights I try to watch a movie with the kids, so I might throw that on and do the check that one out. But I love because I watched. What's the last one I watched? I watched was it Castle in the Sky for the first time? I watched that one a few months ago for like the very first time. Thought that was pretty good. But yeah.
All right. So anybody got the last call for teachers? Good or bad?
I had it in my head and then I lost it. It was from a TV show.
I said Rayleigh. I'm trying to remember who else.
I'm thinking a bunch of them once I get done.
Yeah, once we we get off, I'll probably have some more. But
we'll do it in the chat, and then after that, we're working on setting up a Discord. So if you guys want to continue these conversations after, then we'll definitely be able to do that later too. For those listening.
Let's see.
Yes, guys. I can't think of anybody outside of. Oh well, I mean, you can hit on.
If we were talking about 90s cartoons, I would say Hey Arnold's grandfather.
But he's more of a parent than a teacher. You know what I mean? Like you got to be able to. Go ahead.
I think I have the ultimate worst teacher, but I don't know if I can say it.
Who?
Oh Lord. Do I need to go off camera for this one too?
Robert Kelly.
I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this with you. I'm not going. Nope.
And just like that, I'm out.
No follow-up questions needed. No. Nope.
I'm just saying, Mr. Sylvester Kelly, he out of his he only had one successful artist out of that. He made a lot of other hits, but only one of them blew up. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Also, his other personal stuff going on. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna leave all them jokes alone that just came into mind.
Right. See, that is the safety that you have. Because I guess me and you were right here. That's why I left. You don't see my face no more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
I mean, let me ask you. I got one. Would you consider Peter Parker to be a good teacher?
I think of it more. I feel like he's more of a mentor, and no, he's one of those people that are maybe a good person, but not a good teacher.
I feel like he's gonna let you mess up anyway. Honestly, just
big E, 17-0.
I mean, he kind of, well, because I don't know if I can't remember if they changed the story, because in the original story, how Miles, he was dead when Miles got his powers, or he was supposedly dead when Miles got it.
In the Ultimate Universe, he was dead.
Yeah, he was dead, or whatever the case may be. But like in the, I think they went back and changed it a little bit, where he was, I guess, alive or whatever the case may be.
Earth, he was Earth. Like in that comic book, Peter Parker died in some kind of way. I forgot, but he ended up coming back some kind of weird way.
He ended up America. It was like it was like something he was. I ain't gonna say he was immortal. It was like it had something to do with him and the Goblin being they have some type of, it's something where it can't kill one without the other. It was something crazy they was doing in the Ultimate Universe, where like he came back and Goblin came back, and he stayed low key, but he told Mary Jane he was back or whatever the case may be. It was something, but I would just ask because I know that. I'm trying to think, just somebody in comics. So did we bring up the Bat? Because I know I had stepped away for a minute.
Oh no. He's definitely a bad teacher. When a bad teacher,
said I'm Batman, but that's all.
Like he let the best Robin die. Of course, he's a bad teacher.
Yep. And speaking of Red Hood,
she didn't really let him die. It was more of a, hey, don't do this. I told you not to touch I told you not to touch the stove. He wouldn't touch the stove. Oh shit, I can't do nothing about you. I'm gonna come try to get you, but
no, it's more like it was a gas leak in the stove line. You left the stove in the house, and he got
So, speaking of Red Hood, on Sunday, we are gonna have our drink and draw, and on our drink and draw, we are gonna have Jeremy drawing his own rendition of the Red Hood. So it's going to be definitely a great time. I don't know if you've seen this man's stuff. He does amazing work.
Amazing artist.
So definitely, if you have a chance, stop by, enjoy some of the stuff that he's done. He's done some amazing stuff, like this is the Spider-Man one that he did recently. Man, he's done a Venomized Sailor Moon, and even stuff like he does a really good work with Spider-Man. So he does an awesome job from here. So check him out.
Man is talented.
Man knows what he's doing.
No disrespect here. I don't have the patience, so I respect that.
Yeah, it's a talent that not few of us have.
We're gonna have a conversation, man, because did you say Jason Todd was the best Robin?
That we'll talk about that on Sunday. We're not gonna do this tonight.
Yes, I
did. Sunday.
As the old folks say, I'll hold my mule until then. We go hold it and keep it in.
Is that something like something that got your goat too? Is that same in that same?
Oh, it's you ever heard the old folks say, or like a church people hold my mule while I shout, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's I'm
gonna use that.
It's one of those
with upper management, because she be having all them old folks saying. I love her though, but she be like, something got my goat, and I'd be like, I'm from up north. What goat? Where was the goat at? I don't know.
So when someone says that somebody that got my goat, it's the similar version of somebody got me effed up.
I know what it means from the context, but I had never heard it before.
Upper management then taught him what it means. She's giving clarification.
Yeah.
What it means.
It's odd to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay though. So
that's like what it was. That was you ever heard the saying?
My dad,
ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Yeah.
My dad always told me you can't shit no shitter. I keep a turd in my pocket. I don't know why he got a turd in my pocket. But that's how I feel right now about this red hood.
I wasn't ready for that one. I was.
I haven't heard that one before. That's something I ain't never
heard.
I haven't heard that one before.
I keep a turd in my pocket.
He said you can't shit no shitter. I keep a
turd in my pocket.
At this point, it sounds like a rap lyric. I'm not.
It might be.
It may be. So. All right, y'all. Well, we are going to stop it right here. So I want y'all to definitely check us out. Sundays, the drink and draw. We're gonna have some wonderful drink. We're gonna have some great times, and I want y'all to be. What's up?
Real quick before you
go.
What's up? If you haven't already plugged, I'm gonna plug it again. Go to the Blerd Syndicate website.
Oh, you got shirt, man.
He got new quality shirts.
That look kind of nice.
Yes.
Oh well, you got Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm in.
Yes, yes.
It's a wrap.
Just came in the mail the other day, fresh from the Blerd Syndicate warehouse. Man, go get y'all.
You better not wear that shirt around with me. You ain't gonna leave with it. I'm telling you that now.
Man, listen. You know how to steal. You don't have to steal. You can go to blerdsyndicate.com and use the promo code with the BS, and therefore you can get your own shirt.
Hey. Look,
if you have siblings, you know it don't feel better unless it's theirs. Okay, just
I was always bigger than my siblings, so therefore I always had to get my own stuff. You gonna rock that tomorrow?
I'm probably gonna do a get ready with me. So be on the lookout on TikTok for it.
Oh, we're gonna share that. Repost that.
Yeah.
Blerd Syndicate, get ready. Latest merch.
Hey,
we don't just have shirts talking about kids being turned into dogs. We got other stuff too.
I'm still getting that shirt.
So
I'm gonna walk around my whole office with that.
Yep. So
just to see if somebody say so.
We're gonna be like the NWO, except for Hulk Hogan. F. Hulk Hogan.
Brother.
Yeah, no, brother, and nigga comes to his. I don't mess with it. So want to go ahead, throw up, and be just too sweet.